How the brain works. Understanding how the brain works helps students to figure out the most effective learning strategies. Identify whether a student is a left or right brain thinker. Can help them work to their strengths. Understanding how memories are formed can also assist the learning process. Left and right brain thinkers. The brain has two hemispheres, left and right. Most people are either more left or right brain thinkers. Left brain students think logically. They prefer to write out their notes by hand, put information into numbered lists with subheadings or into flow diagrams so that they can see the sequence of information. On the other hand, right brain students are creative. They may prefer to use a variety of diagrams and pictures to show how information links up and use different colors for different topics. Using both sides. Students should balance their learning between both sides of the brain. Left brain thinkers should try to see the whole picture and how everything fits together. Well, right brain thinkers should ensure they know the order of information. Left brain learners may want to start with the details and build up the whole picture. Fact, logic, thinking in words, sequence, computations, calculations, analysis, numbers, language, senses, time, reasoning, left brain, right brain, creativity, nonverbal skills, intuition, tune and rhyme, emotion, some language, imagination, face, visual, spatial skills, feelings. Right brain thinkers often find it useful to recall learning as they move around. Anxiety and the brain. Anxiety sends the body into fight or flight mode. The heart rate rises, breathing speeds up, and blood is diverted to the limbs, raising body temperature. These physical effects prevent the brain from processing information effectively. Staying well, concentration, enhancing memory skills, common problems with review, using active learning for review, memory and the brain. What is exam stress? Memory gatherings gathered by the sensory memories are retained for less than half a second. Somebody is momentarily interesting. If something is momentarily interesting, it enters the short-term memory. For example, the brain remembers the beginning of the sentence until the rest of it reads. The brain can hold 9 to 5 items for up to 30 seconds. It maintains its focus on an item. It can move it into the long-term memory. Episodic. Like dairy, episodic memory stores the events and memories of a person's life. Like a diary, episodic memory stores the events and the memories of a person's life. Semantic memory stores information such as facts and rules. Procedural memory stores skills such as riding a bike or typing on a keyboard. Processing information. The long-term memory is the brain's main memory storage system, where students aim to encode, process information. There are 3 types of long-term memory. Recognition and recall of information. It's important to pay attention to information and try to understand it when it is heard or read for the first time. This is so it can be recognized and recalled at a later time. Recognition is when you you spot someone you have already met or something you have learned before. Recall is harder than recognition because it involves remembering something without any clues. Perro, that's the Spanish for dog. Recall involves directly accessing information from the long-term memory. There are two direct reveal cues, so it can be more challenging. What's dog in Spanish? With the clues, in this example, recognition is remembering a Spanish word when hearing it again. But to recall the word from long-term memory without seeing or hearing it is more difficult. In order to recall the word perro, the student will probably have to come across it several times before. When the student focuses on something specific, such as text in Spanish, it's more likely to encode in the recognition.